We Good morning, everyone. So we start our today's reading session, and as we know that we are reading the book Tips for Happy Living, and in this book, the chapter which we are reading at the moment is to perform. The chapter is perform to potential. So far, we have understood that how we have the capacity, how we can use our freedom in the right manner because we have the choice to tap our true potential. In the same manner, now, as we go ahead, we read this portion of the book which says that how physical potential is equally important. Health is wealth. Now, here we talk about something very important. A strong, healthy, and fit body has a tremendous capacity to work, some through exercise and right diet live long. Sorry, I missed it. Live long, healthy lives. Some through sheer dint of practice and exercise, like athletes and others through their regular practices, they accomplish unbelievable physical feats. Variety is the spice of life. So the organs of perception can hear, feel, see, taste, and smell thousands of sounds, lectures, colors, and forms, tastes, and smells, respectively. How enriched is our body due to that? So, we all know that we have all these organs and we have these sense organs which will help us to tap the right taste, maybe, or hear the right thing, or feel and see, and many multiple things. But how do we use it to our full potential? It makes a lot of difference. And here, this idea of mindfulness comes because when you are aware in the moment what you are eating, where you are, and you are acknowledging the things around, that is being present in the moment. Most of the time, we miss the opportunity to be there in the same space but lost in the other world. So that's where the author is saying that physical potential is immense, whether it is in the form of a body or sense organs. But how do we use it also makes a lot of difference. Now, amongst all the organs of action, the speech is the most powerful. We have been always talking about the power of words and how our personal self talk can grow our personality. Words have the power to inspire, motivate, hypnotize, whip up emotions, t- um, kill, or even help you to live and come out of your struggles. It is a powerful tool of self expression, making and breaking relationships and building communication. So, definitely, this power of speech is to its another level. But how do we use it? That's why we keep on saying that use it in your favor. You have this beautiful strength within. So use it in your favor. Next comes the point of mind. Even an ordinary mind has the capacity to receive and store information much more than thousands of computers. The mind can rule over matter and other minds. The mind can feel the deepest and the most sensitive emotions and intense peace and joy. It functions at an unbelievable speed. It takes 8 minutes for light to travel from sun to earth, but a fraction of second for a mind to reach there. So mind has that power. You just think and you are there. So what you think and how you build up that strength is again one more very important thought to ponder. It performs thousands of functions simultaneously and efficiently. What cannot be achieved by us when we put our minds to it? So, this is again one more important point to remember that mind has immense power. Are we using its full potential? Because we are talking about how we are tapping our potential to achieve the best. So, now comes intellect. The various intellectual abilities of man, like creativity, imagination, analysis, understanding, organizing, sensitivity, and so on, And their infinite potential and use have opened up the whole new world of fascinating experiences. Sorry. Path-breaking discoveries in fields like science and technology have changed our lifestyles, influenced every aspect of life, and the way we think and respond. It has given rise to sophisticated modes of communication and transport, machineries and gadgets, and unbelievable feats in the air, water, and space. So, this is all man created only. This is all our intellect. Someone worked on it, and that's how we are bearing the fruit. So, if one can do it, you don't, that person doesn't have something exceptional. You can equally work at least 50% harder in the same manner to achieve what you want. So we cannot again forget the real potential of our intellect. As it said that even the ordinary person has also that strongest capacity. So a man reciting the entire encyclopedia forward and backward would surely leave us spellbound. Extraordinary powers like becoming featherweight or heavy, giant size or minuscule, walking on water, and so on are all achieved through channelizing our physical, mental, intellectual, and spiritual potentials. So, those people, this is basically talking about the people who have performed extraordinary in different ways, gone beyond the ordinary capacity and tried and tested and challenged things beyond. Whosoever has done that, the four major pillars of life, the potential tapping of those and having full control on them was the most important one. The sky is truly the limit for what we can do with what we have. So most of the time, people are stuck in their own space thinking this is beyond me. This is something I cannot do now. It's too late. And multiple certain thoughts which just draw us backward. But that is all in our mind. The moment you fix it at whichever age you are, you will see that difference happening. So, here I just add a few more things about the same topic. A child threw tantrums each day, demanding a mobile phone, expensive toys, and new clothes from his mother, who could hardly make two ends meet. She took him to a saint, asking him to guide her son. The saint asked the child, "Will you agree to give me something in exchange for money to buy what you want? I will give you rupees 10,000 for each of your fingers, rupees 25,000 for each of your thumbs, and rupees 5 lakhs for your eyes." The child realized that he was worth billions and that he could work to get whatever else is needed. He never complained thereafter. So this is a way of giving, maybe though it was little scary for a child to understand, because if a child take it in the wrong sense, then it might go in some other direction. But yes, if it opens your eye, it is that your body itself is not less than a billion or even more. It's you who have to value it. It's actually invaluable. So once in his childhood, Swami Vivekanand ji heard this his friends bragging about what wealth each of their fathers would give them. So he went home and asked his father what he would be given. And his father made him stand in front of the mirror and said, "I have given you what you see in the mirror. A young, healthy boy. Now you create your own wealth." Such a beautiful way of expressing in simple words how you can create your own wealth. You are not less than anyone else. Basically, it means that. So, that is again a very important thing to understand. This one small portion I'll read and end our reading segment. It says that necessity is the mother of invention. This is something which we have been hearing since ages, that necessity actually draws us towards new inventions and inventions always. Many of our potentials have manifested out of necessity to survive or thrive. A police officer tried catching a weak looking thief who escaped. When asked why the thief outran him, he said, "I ran as part of my duty. He ran to save his life." his motivation was greater. So that's again a way of looking at it. So now, if we realize that why the difference is and why the thieves are running faster than us, because they are running to save their life and we are running with the intention to catch them. So the intention is far different. That's why it gives the different result. Great potentials may at times manifest out of necessity, but usually, if your goal is only to survive, you work enough only to survive. So, again, your goal is very important. Your intention behind doing any small thing also is very important. What is your intention will lead you to that kind of result. Even if the smallest thing you are doing, but with clear, pure heart, the intention will matter more than the work. So if you just want to pass, you study just enough to scrape through. That's a beautiful way of just summarizing this small topic. Rest we will continue tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to understand the power of our goals, how the goals play a role in our life, and how we can manifest the potential which is hidden inside. Again, because we are talking about our potentials in various ways. So, related to our goals in life, we will be talking a little bit tomorrow. So, over to you, Snehal, for the second segment.
Good morning, everyone. And today we are going to do guided visualization as we are reading a lot about potential. So it comes down to, as we discussed, it is about lot about your why, your intentions, but at the same time about your right thought process, about right choices in that every moment. So we will do our visualization based on the similar theme. So we start sitting in comfortable position with eyes closed and your spine straight, and start taking deep breaths in and out. Deep inhale, hold for a moment, and slowly exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. Hold for a moment and slowly exhale. Now imagine you are standing at the beginning of a beautiful path in front of you. And this path divides into multiple directions. Each path represents a choice. Some paths feel heavy, driven by fear, doubt, and expectations. And some paths feel light, aligned with peace, growth, and truth. Just pause there and notice how your body feels when you look at each path. And now imagine a soft inner voice Your intuition gently guides you. Choose what feels expansive, not restrictive. And now see yourself choosing one path, a path that feels right, even if it's not the easiest. And as you step into it, you feel lighter, stronger, more aligned, and with every step, you're becoming more of you. See yourself walking confidently, leaving behind the need for approval, fear of judgment, and you are free to choose, free to evolve, free to live authentic. You have this power of choice. Let it expand. Let it fill your heart, your mind, and your entire being. And say to yourself, I choose what aligns with my highest. I trust my choices. And now you are clear. You are carrying this clarity along with you, slowly, opening your toes and fingers, palms. Keep it on your eyes and face. Open your eyes. And now come back to the present moment. Now, with this, we will move on to our next segment.
Yes. So we are back to the last segment of the day. And today being uh, Tuesday, we always write our affirmations. Now, if you are ready with your journals, let's start writing affirmation on how we can tap our full potential. And as we understood today also, that the words, if we use them in the right frame, they can give you the strength to overcome any difficult situation. So we are going to again do the same. We are going to utilize our power of words to channelize the best potential I can bring out from within. So for that, I'm just sharing my screen. We will be discussing on certain affirmations. You can definitely create your own. We have been doing it since long. You know the structure, how to build your affirmations now, but you're open to follow the same affirmation, whatever comes here. Just a sec, I'll just start. So here we go. When we start writing affirmation, as we normally try to write it in a format from understanding the basic to going to the last possible way. So, in this, also, we are going to start with something where you understand and you are aware today that you have everything. Because, as we said, that this is within us, it's nothing which you have to bring it from outside, it's all within us. It's just that we have to tap it to find the difference. So, I have everything within me to create the life I desire. This is what I tell myself frequently. So I have everything. Because if you believe that if you have everything, it comes from you, then you stop hunting outside. Then you start working on your hidden potential. So to start with, this is the first affirmation which will give you the strength to understand that this is within you. Now, once you start believing in yourself, in your true potential, and also understand it is within, you will start giving authority to yourself and understanding that, yes, I am capable. The more you will tap, you will realize that I am capable of achieving more than I imagine. That strength will come once you will tap your full potential and you know that, yes, this is how you can achieve. So then you get the strength that I am capable. Why this is very important? Because most of the time people have this complaint that I am not good enough. I am not capable to handle it. So this is very important for you to understand that you are capable. I am capable of achieving more than I imagine. So you can do, as we just read in the reading segment also, how our mind is capable of going beyond any other, beyond our capacities also. Now, once you start believing it, that it is within, you know that you have the capacity to manage it, comes that your strength. You realize that my strengths or my strength comes from within and it is limitless. That thing which is you are believing on is coming from inside and it is limitless. Limitless is the powerful word here. So my strength comes from within. This is for the ones who look for external motivation outside, that this will happen, that will happen, this thing will change, then only things will work out for me. So basically, that discipline is coming from within, that strength is coming from within, and it is limitless. There is no limit to it. We only set the boundary. This is the maximum I can do. But if you stretch a bit more, you can see how you can make that big difference. So, from ordinary, we can start leading an extraordinary life by just stretching our own capacity and potential. After all this, I'm sure it will build that trust within. So you trust yourself. I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way. Because when you have full faith in this thought that it is within, I have the capacity, I can handle it, I need to just harness my skill. So that trust will automatically help you to grow. So I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way. So you are actually challenging your challenges. Whatever comes your way, you are able to manage it. Last, but again, a very important one, that I believe in my ability to overcome and succeed. That is again that potential which you have for yourself, that I believe in my ability to overcome and succeed. Okay, six is one. So these are few affirmations which will give you that strength that yes, you are that one person who has full, you are a powerhouse. Now, how you use your power and to what extent you use your power, that depends on you. That depends on how you tap your energy and that potential. That's why this chapter, oh yeah, I'm powerhouse of energy. Absolutely. Just read this message. Exactly this. You are the powerhouse of the energy and you have that full potential because if you know you can, and if you, I mean, there's a very beautiful saying also that if you want, you can, and if you want, you can't. In both the situations, it is you only who is understanding and who is trying to identify whether you are able to do it or you are not able to do it. Again, the choice is always yours. So these are the same affirmations I will be sharing in the group also. I'm sure it will help you to keep you on track because as we say every time, we read every time, and this thing comes again and again that how powerful words can make a big difference in our life. How using the words in the right manner, just reframing from one sentence to other, it gives a different outlook, so that makes a lot of difference. So these words will help you to just identify your potential and move it forward. So on that note, we end today's session. We meet tomorrow again. And as we read that, we are going to read more about how to identify our goals and just go further in that. This book is going to give us deep insight on that as well. Tomorrow we'll be reading about the same topic. Till then, have a great positive day and always understand your power of words. Believe in it, and you will see the difference. Thank you so much, Nilofer. And we really appreciate all your love and affection. We will meet tomorrow again, same time, same place, same link. Thank you, and have a great, powerful day. Thank you.